In this video, I'll be going step by step in detail on how to achieve individually wrapped crochet locks. I will note that it is easy, but it is tedious. And so just to warn you beforehand, it took me several hours to finish my hair. So if you have anyone who can help you, definitely try to convince them to help you, because doing it by yourself is going to take a while. But this is what it is looking like. It's been like 7 days and I'm loving how it looks. It is kind of long, so I keep it in a ponytail most of the time. If you don't want to wear wigs or something, I would highly recommend this. You don't have to pay anyone to do it. You can do it yourself. The crochet locks were not expensive. I got them on Amazon. I'm gonna have them in my video description, so definitely check that out. All right, let's dive into the tutorial. The first thing I did was I parted my hair and I put it in these little tiny braids. I honestly think the parting part was the most tedious part of it, because obviously it is hard to part the back of your head, and I even have like a 360 mirror in my bathroom that I was using, and it was so tedious. Like, this is where all my muscles come from. I honestly did not use too much gel. I used just like a little tiny bit when I was doing my parts, but I put them in these little tiny braids, and I made sure that I had less braids than crochet, because I didn't want a situation where I have braids left and I have no crochet locks left. So definitely count. So have this braid here. I grab my crochet needle and I just hook it, and then this little whole part of the crochet, and it just hooks on there, right there. You close the crochet needle and then you pull it through, and then just loop it. And tighten it. And so this is what you have. You're gonna have the single braid of your hair and then the crochet. And then I grab this hair. This is, I think it's Afro spring twist hair that I bought. I'm gonna have all the stuff linked in my video description, so you can feel free to check it out. But I think an Afro twist or like spring twist hair works. Just make sure it's not straight hair, because you're gonna wrap it around the lock, and if it's straight, I'm sorry, the wrapping is not gonna work. Be for real. So I grab my hair. Once again, we're gonna hook the crochet needle under the braid, and now we're gonna hook this hair on like that. And then as you see, it is hooked on, and then we're just gonna pull it. Sweet like honey. Have you every morning? And I like to make one side of it the length of my hair. And then I just wrap it around. Do as tightly as you want. I like to do the bottom part really tight. And then you just wrap down. You want to make sure that you're wrapping it around the crochet and your braid, because you don't want a situation where you're just wrapping it around the crochet, because that defeats the point. You want to cover your braid with the wrapping so it doesn't show. Drop me a pin. I'ma see you in 10. The forehead is beaming right now. Every girl that I know that has a big forehead is pretty. So I'm gonna take the big forehead as an indication that I'm pretty. Like, Riri got a big forehead, okay? So as you can see, The braid is completely covered, but there's still some leftover hair here. So I just keep wrapping down all the way. I usually would use nail glue for this part, but I can't find my nail glue. So we're just gonna use some lash glue. So I just apply the lash glue to the hair, the end. And that kind of like seals it, you know? And there we have it. I'm gonna do one more for good measure. So once again, we got this braid. We hook the crochet needle under, hook the crochet to the needle, close the clip, pull it through. Ever since I left your crib yesterday. Grab the end, hook it, and pull that through the hole of the crochet. You don't have to do that part using a crochet needle, but I like to use my crochet needle. I'll show y'all how to do it without the crochet needle. But now we have the lock and we have the braid. Gonna grab your hair, hook the needle through, and then hook your hair through it. Pull until you have two sides like this. And then begin wrapping. Doing your own hair is not for the weak, because throughout this entire process, I kept contemplating, like, do I even want locks for real? And just wrap it around. And you are done. So just to warn you, because I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been hard. I have been doing my hair for about 7 hours. I like to change my hairstyle. So I'm like, is it really worth it for me to spend so much time doing my hair if I'm just gonna take it out in 2 weeks? But when I tell you, I'm gonna try to keep this in as long as I can, because I spent a whole lot of time on it. So we're gonna try to make it last. I said I was gonna show y'all how to pass the end of the lock through the hole without the crochet. You can just grab the end and just loop it like that. Boom. And if you see me around, don't look too close on my parts, because I am so proud of how well I did them. Like, they're not perfect, obviously, because I can't see the back of my head. So if you see some crooked parts, mind your business. Please, please, please wash the crochet. My skin is very sensitive, and so I don't play about that. Like, I soak the hair in apple cider vinegar and baking soda, rinse that out before installing, because I realized, like, if I don't do that, my face just be breaking out in hives, and yeah, no. And honestly, the hair got chemicals in it, like. So I'm gonna go finish the rest of my hair and show y'all what the final result looks like. And this is the finished look. I've had these locks in for about close to a week now. I'm just only filming the after result, but I love how it turned out. This is my first time doing individually wrapped crochet locks on my entire head. In the past, I've done just the front and then done cornrows on the back and just done crochet in the cornrows and did individually wrapped in the front. I love that I can do a whole range of hairstyles with it. I love that it can be in this little ponytail and you're not gonna see a huge braid in the back. I love it. This is what it looks like down. You can see my parts, not too much on the parts though. Listen, I did these myself and I think I did a pretty good job. Like, y'all see that? Y'all see these parts? They're neat.
I'ma see you in 10.
If you liked today's video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions or want to leave me a cute little comment, you can do so in the comment section. As always, I will have all the products that I used in my video description, so feel free to check that out. If you want to know what hair I purchased, how many packs I use, the exact color, brand, everything is going to be in the video description. But thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with more videos. Oh, almost forgot. If you have not hit the subscribe button, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button, like right now. And yeah, I will be back with more videos.